that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
So the question I would ask you first is, what did the red pill give you that you didn't have before?
Well, I think men at the time, and in these videos you're showing, men on the internet especially were living in a liberal dominated, woke dominated, like men had to live in this kind of guilty, you know, white people say, or like, I'm one of the good ones, or like white boys will say, can a white boy catch a vibe? It was kind of that same thing with men. It was like, hey, I'm not one of those misogynist, horrible men, and gave men the opportunity to not live in a guilty place.
Now, during the break,
I'm trying to see if because I fell into that trap. I would say I fell into that trap. I was put on by somebody, one of my old friends, to that shit. Like, I really did go down the red pill pipeline and all that shit. Fresh and Fit, all them people, Savage Code, all them. But it's just like, I feel like from my journey, when you do get into a relationship, you just see the cracks in that bullshit. Like, you do things, you try methods and shit, and it just doesn't work. And then, you know, I eventually found this YouTuber named Young Don, and he got me out of that shit. But for me, like he said, men felt guilty, whatever, from this liberal woke, whatever. For me, it was just, you know, young, impressionable, going down that pipeline. But then when I actually got to a real relationship, you know what I'm saying, with a genuine person, cracks start to show and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the right way to go. You know, women aren't just this and that. They actually, you know, there are partners and they should be treated equally. You feel me? On some good shit. Like, it just, you know, it's a pipeline that you go through, but then you learn, you grow from. You do not stay down there, because the people who stay in that red pill shit become bitter. They bitter towards women. It's just bad, bro. So,
down to that time,
because I did go down that, so I can kind of understand. You feel me?